So this past Labor Day weekend, I went to Great Wolf Lodge in the Poconos with my family. It was actually a really good time. I surprisingly enjoyed myself so much. I went for my niece's birthday. Here you'll see a nice little panning of what the inside of the space that we stayed in looked like. We stayed in the villas. I just showed you a shot of what we were calling a pig, but I definitely believe it was a wolf seat. Here's the kitchen space. It was fully stocked. You have all the wares and whatnot, and yeah, it was pretty nice. Around the corner, I'm going to show you the living room. So this is a space that I actually slept in. The couch pulls out into like a full couch. I think it's full or queen. It's a pretty big bed, and it was comfortable enough. There were 7 of us staying in the space. So the space houses, I believe, up to 10. And as you can see from the seating, there is enough room for everyone to fit comfortably. So yes, this out here is the deck or the patio. Of course, you have some seating. In the book that I'm reading, I was actually reading on the couch before I decided to shoot this. So now we have a nice pan of the view. So you have a beautiful view of the mountains before you, which is great. And like I said, it's a pretty spacious space, and I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Let's get into the details, the things that I love, the very tiny little details of it all. The choskis. So we have these rubber duckies. They're adorable. We have the wolf hooks. I love those. And back here, paw soaps. I love all of this wolf decor. It is subtle in the best ways. It's not too overdone. And these reading nooks. So I love these little reading nooks. I wish the view was better, but I guess that wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say I wish the reading nooks were facing the mountains, but that's not the setup. And, of course, can't forget the beautiful fireplace. How gorgeous. Oh my gosh, we could just take a moment here. And it's so warm. It's real. It's not a TV. This is great. I'm so happy. Alright, that's it. I figured, let me turn this around, let y'all see me. You see I got the ears up. But I'm so excited to be here. I'm so glad I made it. Yeah, it's definitely that time of the month for me. So I wasn't sure how all of that was going to pan out. But it's panning out. I got me a bathing suit. I can give y'all a review on that. See how that holds up. But it should hold up pretty fine. Like at this point, it's not anything major. So I should be good. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't swim. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm just so grateful to be here with my family. I love them. I love my niece. And I'm so glad I'm here to support her. And I literally just was coming to support her on some this is just for kids. All right, I'm going to be here. But this is actually really fun, and I'm grateful to be here. So, yeah, I'll keep tapping in with y'all. I am going to go back to reading my book. They went to get some s'mores, some supplies for the s'mores, just some stuff to stock the refrigerator. We're only here for 2 more days. Yeah, we leave on her birthday. So yeah, we'll be here the full day tomorrow, and then we'll be here for some of the day after that, and we leave. But so exciting, having a blast. Oh, sorry, that lighting gets so crazy over there. But yeah, I'll keep talking to y'all, and I'm glad to be back. Look who has space on her phone. So basically, I haven't been YouTubing. I stopped YouTubing because I didn't have space on my phone. So but we're back, and I'm glad to be back. I hope y'all enjoy this. And I got these ears. Let me tell y'all, I'm a sucker for ears, a little costume, a little prop, a choski. They told me. It's so funny. Okay, I'm excited. My little co-star. So I don't know if y'all are into astrology, but I am, because I believe that astrology is kind of like the weather, just higher up. So these things do impact us more so on an emotional level, on the way that the energy kind of moves around. And yeah, so my co-star, which gives you astrology for the day, but it's pretty specific, you give your time of birth and all of that. And they told me to do choskis, and I looked up what a choski was. And a choski is a small trinket or a pretty little girl. And I'm doing all those things, I'm engaging with those things, being here for my niece's birthday, having all of the trinkets and stuff, and just really engaging. And I needed this so bad. I needed this so bad, it's not even funny. So I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm glad I pushed through, because sometimes when we need it the most, it's like most things, like doing yoga, when I run, when I do anything that's good for me, sometimes it takes a lot for me to do it. Like the thought of doing it can be overwhelming for some reason, or it can be hard to get started. But once I'm doing it, it's a great time. So I'm glad to be here, and yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all.
Yep. So that night we made s'mores, and that was super fun. They were super delicious. I woke up super early in the morning to catch the sunrise, and that was beautiful. We had a full itinerary. There were things up there like yoga and all of these quests and stuff. I went outside to walk around, and I caught a sighting of a deer, and that was super fun. So here's our dear friend here. Our dear friend, get it? And then this is just a little me going back. I went back to the room, and while everybody else is getting ready, getting into the day, I began to read. I think this was after breakfast. The food there was actually pretty good. Breakfast was buffet style, and then for dinner, we got a certain amount of credits that came with the room. So there was like a package that we brought. And yeah, so this is me reading. This was a nice little calm moment before we got into the activities. And here are the activities. So water park, so much water, so much fun. I think we went on every slide except one, and it was a blast.
So that was the main event. We had a good time. We had dinner afterwards. We even barbecued on that grill for lunch during that day. It was such an amazing time. And this is the view on our way out. So yeah, I wasn't able to record everything, of course. Why would I want to? You know, I have to be present and whatnot. But it was such a good time, and I'm glad I was able to capture what I did and share it with you all. I definitely suggest going. I would go back. It's not a place that I would suggest spending like a week or any more than a full day. You can really do what you need to do and get out. But it was a blast. I had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. All right, later.